Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Uh, let's see. I ain't been too fond of trying to grab some energy. I mean, not grab energy. Grab was the energy that's going on right now. So I'm. Did I just say I ain't too fond of that? But anyway, my brain is not grasping it right now because, like I said before, when I started this stuff, I don't like repeating myself, but eventually I knew I had to keep repeating myself because of what the messages are and how people receive and shit like that. Because we got to keep hearing it. We got to get it pounded in our head all the fucking time for us to really understand messages and shit like that. But yeah, whatever. But happy Sunday, Grand Rising, all that good stuff. Wakey bakey, whatever you're doing. but but okay. But the cards I pulled was I guess basically talking about the star seeds. So there's still some star seeds that need to let go and trust the process. So they can get restored and regain peace in their life. And also, when you start trusting the process, you'll get realignment, which is your own. When you get in your realignment, you're getting into your destiny type thing, like your DNA activation. Once that start happening, it's the same card is here, so uh, that's more really giving me like your throat chakra would be clearer for you to tell your truth. And once you start doing that, your higher self will start shining through as usual. And then you will come into more healing with the temperance card. Well, that's not really the temperance card. It's Ifrata. She's called Ifrata on this card, which is healing, but she looks like the temperance card. And of course, change will come through, which is the next card, and then you will become your star seed self. Like I said, DNA activation. Um, the Aquarius card came out too, which is in this deck. The spiritual allies deck is the I am unique, which is confirming your own individuality with your own magic. Okay, because the universe is wants people to stop stealing energy from other people. Stop making people feel lesser than. Because when people make you feel lesser than, they're stealing your energy. Uh, or stop making people feel so drained. There's so many ways people can drain your energy by questioning you, putting you in an awkward position, period, mentally, physically, and emotionally, or just them being by you. Um, I noticed too that I really try not to get into too much details. That's only because I'm already giving out a lot of information. Like, come on. I mean, if I give you the gist of what's going on, you supposed to do the work and get digging, get into that information. It's specifically for yourself, not as a group or not. for you and other people, because it doesn't work for you and other people. It just works for you because you have to piece it together for yourself to how it works for you. Only you have your own individual magic. And like the Aquarius the card says, let me read the Aquarius card because being unique is very special. And people is a lot of people that likes to down you about that because I usually get that throughout my life where I am unique about what I say and do, and then even my kids will like, you know, say some, "Mama, why you do that?" or "Why is this a question amongst what I do?" And that's a downer. That's people putting you down. People putting stank on you what you do. You know, and that's all just nudges to keep you down and shit like that. But where is Aquarius? And also, I'm getting to by them saying Aquarius, by me saying Aquarius, I feel like also it could be um, not Aquarius season. I'm hearing Aquarius season, but I was hearing the freak. Um, I'm sorry. I'm hearing it, but I can't get it out. The year of Aquarius. It's the energy. It's like it's an energy, but nobody is grasping it. I'm pretty sure we all got some aspects of Aquarius, even if you were raised by Aquarius or you got a brother that's an Aquarius, even if you don't have it in your chart. It's we deal with Aquarius energy every day. Look at the birds chirping. They just got louder, so I'm talking truth. Okay, like I said, let me read this. It says, I am unique. Standing out amongst the crowd, it is hard to miss Aquarius. Their uniqueness speaks for itself, but there is always something interesting to learn from this air sign. The fine balance that they create between air and water is one that leaves them independent. I'm sorry, I can barely see this shit. Hold on. That leaves them independent of their emotions and a seeker of their authentic path. hmm Your journey in this lifetime is entirely your own. And while you may encounter others who have had similar experiences, no one else is living your life. Aquarius is here to remind you to rejoice in your individuality and the choices that you make. While some decisions may leave others confused, you know what is beneficial to you in your time here. The independent choices that you will make will lead you to a community that supports you wholeheartedly and want what is best for you. What would journal prompt? What would I like to do in the next 5 years? What is holding me back? See, that's what I was just saying. So you don't want to really be around people that just down you about everything you say and everything you do and all that shit. Like you want to be around people that support you and give you the truth about what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like my kids, I'm not gonna stop them from wanting to do certain things, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you, this is what's gonna happen with that if you do that, and type shit. I'm not gonna like, oh well, you shouldn't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. That's basically being a hater, even towards yourself. Even some people do it unconsciously. Yeah. So those little inklings or tricks or trades lead up to bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? So by you just letting go of people that like to drown your innocence, and then you have to trust in the process of letting go. Because if you do that, you know you trust yourself. You have to trust yourself and believe in the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe in if people that's scared to let go, they're more likely in fear. We should all know that they're in fear of being alone. I guess in fear of being by themselves. Also, one thought I just had is especially them people with not with, but especially them people that do dark magic and opening up portals, doing this spell work and all this stuff. I'm pretty sure they're scared to be alone. But that's the point though. That's the point of all this programming and all the weird shit that's allowed to be done in this 3D. That's the point. It's they want you to stay stuck so you won't get to your higher self. And then you won't allow yourself to feel weird and get past that weird energy, you know what I'm saying? Feel out of place. Nothing is, permanent. It's always a stages of processes, straight up that. uh, you know what I'm saying? You should know we grown as fuck. Um, okay. Also, I'm getting like with all these colors down here, with all the colors down here and how it looks. I think people are like scared. I mean, like there's different types of scared. I'm feeling this weird scare, like I'm scared. A lot of people are scared to make this change. Why though? Why wouldn't you be unique? Why would you allow another entity or because it's not always an entity at first when you start like going to the dark side or being in fear. It's not always an entity because that's your darker side of you slipping into the darkness. And when you slip into the darkness, it's possible there's a door. There's a door open for another entity to take over, unless your already dark side is just strong enough to not do that. You just do you do what you do. Anyway, My ear is burning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Who could be talking about me? Actually, my ear was burning before I got on here. Anyway, I think that's what I'm trying to get to, this feeling. Like it's an irritating, scared feeling that somebody or people won't get past. That's more of a it says meditate. Just go is meditation. So walk, it says walking meditation. When you go walking, even if you're talking to somebody, you do meditate. Like I said, when you stare off into space, or you driving or something like that, and you stare, you daydream. That's a form of meditation. You may be processing some information or getting some information, so pay attention to that too. Because I know when I was younger, I didn't pay attention. I was paying attention, but wasn't paying attention. That may be a more easier process to trust the process to getting your peace and individuality. And then in the peace card, she's standing in the mirror. She's in the bathroom, standing in the mirror, looking at herself. You know, she got the turntables in front of her. For some reason, there's a cat in the bathtub. So that's always you going within yourself, looking at yourself, looking in and out. You know, you get peace by looking at yourself out and in. But I've been hearing some creepy stories about people, about mirrors. So maybe somebody's scared to look at themselves. People are scared to look at themselves. How can you find peace within yourself if you can't face your own self? So this has always been like this. Is a battle with yourself. Your physical self is in battle with your higher self. This is like, to me, it's symbolism of that Us movie, as above, so below. So your 3D self is trying to stay there, which is your dark side, instead of your higher self doing all the work. But you gotta. That's why you have to tame your dark side. It's like, bitch, you need to come out when you supposed to fucking come out, not all the fucking time. Your ego ain't supposed to be out there all the fucking time. You gotta check yourself. People don't even fucking check themselves. Not enough. They don't check themselves enough. um, that's fucked up. Okay, so if you can't trust the process, you don't trust your fucking self. Yeah, that's true. I don't see too many really confident men out there. You know what I'm saying? Not like the old school daddies back in the day, like the 70s and 60s. I guess the baby boomers, I'm not sure, but they wasn't all that. But still, you can already see every 10 years these men are losing it. And I kept thinking about that too from the last reading about divine masculine, like I said, where they keep taking the divine masculines. They keep mentally distorting these masculines out here. And the thing is that they feel like, I feel like they feel like it's all right. It's okay to do that. Or it's okay to fall for that. There's not too many of them that put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. There's not too many that put up a fight that's actually mentally strong. And like I said, everybody can't even do shit, not do shit. Mm-mm. You can't really fight the world by yourself. You can't fight the government by yourself. All these people keep getting taken out for telling the truth, telling their own truth. And this is part of, to me, it's similar to the Bible. Like, everybody has to tell their truth. Like, write your story. Write your story, because ain't nobody gonna believe it. Ain't nobody gonna know that something like this or anything is out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, is what the Bible is. Is this the story? Is somebody's story? Basically, some people's story. Okay. And we are in new ages right now. We have to create our own story. We have to create our own history. We have to create our own time. We have to create from the ground up. I mean, with our ancestors' information, yes, but with our new information with it too. We've been the new generation. We've been supposed to upgrade all this shit, not tear other people down. In the universe, okay, the word Titarian keeps coming up. Titarian people. Uh, when I looked it up before, when I was getting them universal synchronicity messages, um, those people on that planet were not evil. Well, mean people. Okay, they were mean people, men and women. So nobody had peace on that planet, or however they described it. Because when I tried to look it up, it was more like of a story somebody experienced. And then recently, I started hearing about Titarian. Uh, I don't know what it was anymore. I don't know if there were people, it's some type of energy, or what. We know it's some type of energy, but what type of energy it is right now, I'm not sure. Or was it? I'm trying to think. Was the story I read and somebody dreamt it, or somebody? Because regardless of the fact, if you did dream it, you experienced it because you're gathering information. You have dreams and come back with it. Hmm. But it's very detrimental that we all share information. This is why I said we need to talk. Because if we all talk about emotional things that happen to us, besides what a person did, because other things are happening to us that's not 3D. You know what I'm saying? We will be able to understand also what the Bible is talking about, because there's a lot of spiritual shit in that fucking Bible people don't even talk about, and these Christians are full of shit. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Shit, how the fuck they gonna tell y'all half truth, and then all these years they believe they fucking falseness? Is it the year of Aquarius? I mean, not the year. It's not a year. It's a. Why I can't get this shit out? And he here again because the restoration. This look like Aquarius. The restoration card. His name is oh, Ira. Whoa, that's a damn shame. I can't get it out. It's IRAWO. If you could pronounce that, can you pronounce that? Let me see. Let me look at his card right quick. Let's see. Oh, here you go. 54. 54. 54. Okay. It says the energy of water has memory and connects you to the unified field where the whole of the source resides. We are, we all come from a creative energy, and within that energy is where you can find freedom. Behind them is the hemp stalk and the Nigerian Ibadan Malimbi. I still can't say his name. Irawo is a card of healing for both inner and outer purposes, which will alter as you go through the changes you encountered in Aiku. Look at here. I'm not gonna say all these words. I need to get my linguistics together. Okay, what the fuck are you going on here? Okay. The stars have always provided us with an infinite perspective and sense of possibility. He reminds you that your ancestors lived so that you would not have to ask permission to. You do not need permission to exist. Thousands had to love you. I mean, thousands had to love for you to be here. Conjure that feeling of having an overflowing vase, and pouring your damn vase and pour yourself a sense of relief. Let me say that again. Conjure that feeling of having an overflowing vase and pour yourself a sense of relief. It has already happened. If he has appeared, if Ira will, whatever, has appeared in your spread today, please ask yourself, am I showing gratitude every day? Do I believe it will work out for me in the end? Do I believe in my blessings? Bitch, what the fuck? Okay. So that just shows this is meant for you to be here. People, it's meant for certain people to be here. It's meant for you to be a star seed. If people are going to stay in their negative energy, let them be there. It is not meant for you to stay there with them. It is not. If they haven't changed along with you, it's their prerogative, okay? Yeah, because I really do feel that stuck energy in here. It's like stuck. Some people are stuck and scared to jump over their hump, and other people are like, "Okay, come on, bitch, I got you," you know. And it's like, they not gonna do it. So you gotta say bye bye, bye bye, peace. Okay, it was fun. Why am I? Okay, my mouse not moving. Like, okay, whatever. See, and then my computer. This is a new computer. These motherfuckers is fucking with it. Something wrong with it already. I ain't even downloading nothing. What the fuck? Um, you know what I'm saying? They trying to cover up every fucking device, every fucking app I use. So far, it might pass, but let me stop because every time I say something, every time I say something, but it don't matter what I say, right? Motherfuckers getting mad. Ooh, they get mad. Okay, but okay, let's talk about the creatures that live as humans. Why the fuck you can't just be you? But I understand people are scared. But this is why I say we need to understand spirituality and other dimensions. People still don't want to believe that shit. Stop playing. You get all these dreams. You get all this information. Shit keep popping up in front of your fucking face. You getting evidence. And here go AI and the government and shit, or whoever is controlling this technology shit, wants to be like, it's real, but it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? now you confused. Now we got the new generation that really, really is confused. It's a hot mess out here. But I've been saying this anyway. Emotions. People need to control their emotions so you can get to where the fuck we supposed to be at. Air and water. I think primarily all that shit been popping up. Primarily, that's why I keep talking about it because it keep popping up in the readings mostly because this is mostly water energy we always keep pulling on, or fire energy, to be honest, because most readers pick up on the strongest energy, right? I'm what I've been telling you. I'm trying to pick up on worldly shit. Motherfucker, I want to save my ass too. I don't want to pick up on some weak ass shit somebody going through. I really don't. I really don't. That's some weak ass shit. Can we get past this? Emotional bullshit. Save ourselves and save the fucking world. Okay? It's not just about us. It's not just about yourself. It is at the moment because you're learning yourself. Be you. Even if you're negative, like I said this before, if you're a negative person, be honest about that shit. It's more acceptable that way, to be honest. If you gonna do some hellified shit, be honest, be open about that shit. It'll help you in the long run. How about you trust that process? If you gonna stay negative, okay? Say, bitch, I'ma have whatever, you know what I'm saying? I love, what's her name? Sukiana. She honest about her shit. But, I mean, you know, when people start clowning you and shit, that's the motherfucking haters. That's what I'm saying. Stop letting people not be in their own self, you know, be themselves. I don't want to get on Sexy Red. The fuck going on out here? All this damn STDs going on around here. And like I said, I talked about this before. This is like the first couple of videos I did when I talked about sex. When you are having sex with different people, you are merging bacteria. So I'm pretty sure these motherfuckers have created a whole new disease out here. And these doctors ain't saying shit because they don't know shit. The fuck? And that's still taking me back to the reading I did, not the reading, the dream I had about the people in red. These young people is out here on the streets clowning. Clowning. They taking their girlfriends out, they taking their boyfriends out, giving them STDs, giving them babies. This really is like third world country type shit. Cause ain't that what them young people do in the other third world countries? They get them soldier young people and then they start raping people and killing them and shit. Or leaving babies up in these girls. The fuck? Why are I understand why it's allowed to continue, but the citizens is more citizens than it is that of people that create these laws. Do the fucking math on this bitch. Do the fucking math. But like I said, the main energy of this reading is to align with yourself. Okay, realign with yourself. Be your own self, no matter what. Please, because when you're honest about yourself and you make your mistakes, you are honest about fixing that shit. You know, you're honest about realizing that shit. Okay. Anyway, um, yeah, but like I said, this is a word with yourself too. I mean, aligning with yourself is a war with yourself, with your 3D self and your higher self. Because to me, your 3D self is your dark side, and your higher self is your light side. So the way they keep depicting it on like movies and shit like that, with the demon and the angel on your side, no, 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 but it's however you feel that can get you there. You know what I'm saying? Because we were all, when you have your DNA activation, we all don't come from the same breed. You know what I'm saying? Of bloodlines. Because at the end of the day, this is really a war of bloodlines. Uh, uh, with the physical, with these governments trying to take us down and shit like that. Um, for us not to get in alignment with our higher selves, it's a bloodline war. That's why I be sitting here thinking, like, I don't understand these entities. Like, why y'all gotta hide? With Why y'all gotta hide? And why y'all gotta look like us? Especially the ones that wasn't born here. I'm getting pissed off just thinking about this shit. Okay? This is why you need to get into your spirituality so they won't keep on fooling y'all. You don't understand. You getting confused because you don't trust yourself. Get over that ego. Mm-mm. That's what I keep thinking about, that Us movie. Like, or is it them? Us. The people that came from below. But I think we are the people that's below. We, the physical people, are below, and our higher selves is above. That's your darker side, us below, because you want to stay comfortable in the physical of doing all this. Um, eating. Well, I don't know why I was saying eating pizza. Where did that come from? Some people eat pizza all day, every day. That becomes a sin when you abuse it. Smoking weed all day, every day, it becomes a sin when you abuse it, depending on who you are. Because your ancestors, some people ancestors were smoking opium, but to only get into a higher conscious of it. I don't think it was to abuse it or whatever. Boy. I mean, this shit deep. People gotta sit with themselves, and they scared to sit with themselves. And this shit can be like, so I guess you can see the damn thumbnail. It can be like that. And what's that TV show? It's on Prime, about the high school with the young people that got abilities and shit like that. I keep getting that. I'm getting more people. There's more people tapping into their abilities. But it could be a more bigger wave of people tapping into their shit if they wasn't so scared. And we can all come together and make peace on this bitch. And with that little cat right there behind her is giving me too that the animal kingdom got us. They got our backs. Nature got our back as long as we connect with nature. Now that's giving me ooh bitch. I can't even get the name of the movie out. The blue people, you know what I'm talking about. The blue Avatar. Yes, Avatar. It's giving me that. Right, because I'm hearing they already tore our tree down. That was the biggest part of us connecting with nature and our ancestors and the spiritual realms and all that bullshit. All right, I'm about to disconnect because the energy is getting pretty high. The birds are singing. I think I don't hear the birds no more, but I see them on this card. I so it is. It's a lot of birds and it's a lot of birds in that. It's just that one cat, but like I said, the key words. There's a lot of key words that I said, but air and water. So the animals in the water and the animals in the air. And we got okay, the cat. Dogs and cats are always loyal, so yes, they always help us and they're always like a I don't want to say they're a tool, but we can use them to help us confirm our intuition. The birds too. They help us confirm our intuition. Nature. They help us confirm our intuition. Cause I'm the other day I'm tripping about the bees again. Okay, I'm tripping about the bees, and I'm like somebody just said, okay, they come out in the summer and they do what they do. They acting all crazy and shit, so they can let a stinger and die or something like that. And I'm like, I never heard that before. Cause before I could have swore they was out all summer. They'll come out right at the end of spring, as far as I remember. So all I'm saying is just pay attention. That's been the thing too, is pay attention. Pay attention. Cause I mean, if you gonna rely on some information outside of yourself, pay attention to nature. Pay attention to the water, which is aka your emotions. Air is aka your how you move and shit like that. Your decisions you make, which is combined with trust. Trust is water and air. So get out that negative static, clear your energy, and do what you gotta do. But yeah, like I said, let me get out of this because the energy is like tense right now. Um, yeah, thanks for listening though. What's today? Sunday. Yeah, I will try to be back. Yeah, don't laugh at me, but I will try to be back tomorrow. Hopefully, it's not no mad as hell Monday. If it is, I will not be back tomorrow. I'll be back Tuesday. But as usual, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Shit. And I'll catch y'all later.